Good kick right in front of the goal, and it's in.
Second, cuts to the corner, take the shot, he scores!
Starting lives first for the visitors from Penn-Trafford. The guard for the Penn senior number 0, Jason Salem. The guard 6'2", senior number 2, Ian Temple. The guard Howland junior number 3, Braden Stone. The guard 6'1", senior number 4, Tyler Freeze. And the forward 6'2", senior number 14, Carmen Metcalf. The drivers led by coach Doug Kelly. And please welcome your starting five for Peters Township. At guard 6'1", senior number 2, Nate Miller. 6'1", senior number 5, Thomas Esteban. At guard 6'2", senior number 14, Cam Mills. At guard 6'1", sophomore number 25, Dylan Bond. At guard 6'3", senior number 45, Jack Denmark. Coach Jeremy, assisted by Captain Lawrence, College Warrior, Mike Fisher, and Jack Monroe.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to AHN Arena here at Peters Township for your Peters Township Indians versus the Penn-Trafford Warriors.
Okay, wait.
And the tip is up. Penn-Trafford controls. Indians in their standard man-to-man. Switching. Good defense by Mills. Penn-Trafford with the kiss from 12. And the Warriors take an early lead. Indians come in 3-2, but they're a little different team. Dunbar from the top. In, out, out. Mills gets the rebound, goes in, tries to reverse, draws the foul. Way to be active, Cameron Mills. He'll get a chance to tie the score in the early going.
At the line for Peters Township, 14, Cam Mills.
That foul was on Metcalf. First one's good. And the second one's good. Indians come out with their full court man, as they've done almost all season. Look to trap. Warriors get it across court. Backdoor pass. Little scoop. Nice offensive rebound. Dunbar controls it. Up he comes. He goes right down the middle. Dishes it to Mills. Can't get it to go. Really nice pass by Dunbar. Score remains 2-2. Warriors run their set. And we're going to get a foul on. I think they're going to catch Nate Miller with his first. Little body underneath the basket in the lane. Warriors inbound. Donovan gets a hand on it. Warriors. Here's an easy steal for Dunbar, and up he comes with numbers. 4-on-3 to Donovan. Thought about it. Up it goes. Off the mark. Donovan had a hot hand from 3 in the last game on Tuesday night against Canamac. And the Warriors look to reset into the corner. Nice backdoor. Very nice. Indians fell asleep on that one. Warriors up 4-2. Mills comes in. Looks to kick to Miller. Miller goes in hard. Going right with the left. Gets it off the back iron. Warriors have numbers. Got to stop the ball. And we're going to get a reach in. We're going to get Cam Mills on that one, and the Warriors are going to get to shoot and add an opportunity to add to their lead. 5:54 left in the first. Indians off to a bit of a slow start. First one is good. Got the hockey change for the Indians, 4 in, 4 out, so Donovan will stay. And the second one's good. Thelk inbounds to Donovan. The Warriors drop into a half-court man. Donovan throws the ball away. Sloppy. Three is up. Off the front. And we're going to get the Warriors over the back. Good position by Donovan. 6-2, the PT in green in the early going. So we've Vaccarello, McCullough, Mills, Donovan, and Thelk running their motion offense. Mills goes in hard with his left, gets bodied up and can't get it to go. Mills steals the ball. Up comes Thelk to Vaccarello. He gets pocketed over to Mills, or McCullough. Thelk down about a 3. Mills goes baseline, gets cut off, and he travels. Sloppy start to the game for the Indians. Dunbar in for Mills. Indians have only scored 2 points in the first nearly 3 minutes of play, which is uncharacteristic for them. Double team comes. They break that pretty easily. 3 is up, and it's short. Rebound. Good save by the Warriors. Vaccarello up, gets it to Dunbar, and he gets the slam. Nice, easy layup. Let's see if that gets the Indians going. Near half court, and we're going to get another foul. That's the third team foul for Peters in the early going. That's Vaccarello, his first. 6'4" Warriors. That's the first miss of a free throw in the game. Greco in for Donovan. Second one's good. So up come the Indians. McCullough with the Euro gets the ball up and he gets fouled. He'll draw 2.
Penn-Trafford foul number 20, Jeff Weiser at the line for Peters Township 23.
No, they're really not.
So that foul is on the junior guard, Jack Weishar. And McCullough misses the first one for the Indians. 7-4. As we've seen all season, the Indians really play a deep bench and get a lot of people involved early and often. Second one is up. Missed them both. Indians, the last two games, have done a really good job of getting the other team to pick up their dribble. And Greco with the forearm. And we're just about halfway through the first quarter here, and that's the fourth team foul, so starting to add up. Another nice backdoor. Didn't hurt anybody. Dunbar, I think, got a piece of that, and up come the Indians. Donovan off the mark. Mills tracks it down. Good hustle there. Dunbar goes in. Man, there's a lid on that basket. Warriors beat them down, and that's just not a good foul. Ref says he got him with the body, and that's going to open up a 9-4 lead for the Warriors. Make that 10-4. As Tyler Freeze finishes the old-fashioned three-point play. Dunbar from 12. He gets that to go. 10-8. Team in green. A little better defense from the Indians on this set. Back door. And just as I said, a little better defense. Give up an easy layup on the back door. Can't have that when you're trying to get back in this game. 12-6. Indians. Aspinwall made a nice strong move into the lane and just got his pocket picked and unfortunately rolled out of bounds. Dunbar from 3. Front ends it. Miller gets it. That's one advantage of there's a nice baseline move. And the Indians are going to take a timeout. With Penn-Trafford 12, Peters 8. And a very sloppy game in the early going. 2:38 to go in the quarter.
This is a 30-second timeout.
Indians come in with a 3-2 record with wins over Cannon McMillan, Keystone Oaks, and Altoona, and losses to Hampton by 4 points, and Churches Valley on opening night by 2, which was a heartbreaker. But as a footnote, that is without the 4 football players that are on the team, namely Nate Miller, Thomas Aspinwall, Evan McCullough, and Mickey Vaccarello, and congratulations to them for getting as far as any Peters Township football team has ever gotten in varsity football, making it to the PIAA final for the 5A. And just like that, they're back playing basketball, and they can certainly use them. Full court man. Handled pretty well by I don't know what they're going to. Oh, I see what they're going to call, and I'm not going to comment on it. And that turns into a shooting foul. That's Aspinwall's first. That happened right in front of us here, so I will allow everybody that's watching at home be the judge of that one. That sends Freeze to the line.
James Harden out here.
He misses the first, but he's got 6 so far in the evening. Second one's good. 13-8. Indians need to get their offense cranked up. Kicks it out. 3 is up off the back. Dunbar keeps it alive. And Mickey Vaccarello cleans up the mess. Cuts the lead to 3. Three is on its way. It's no good. Miller gets it. They've got numbers. Beautiful run out. Beautiful run out by Aspinwall from Donovan. Warriors back up the court quickly, but Indians get back. Yeah, that's all the rim. Gets that roll. 15-12. 1:35 left in the quarter. Donovan across half court. Dunbar for 3. Off the front again. Yeah, a little bit of a flop. That was a good no call. Lead back up to 5. Dunbar dribbles in. Donovan thought about it. Good hard screen at the top. Near steal. Ball on the ground. And somehow the referee gives a timeout. I thought the rule book said that you had to have possession to call timeout, but possession was granted and the timeout granted as well. So we've got 50.8 left in the first quarter. And the Indians trailing by 5. The Indians usually having a little better offensive effort. They've been averaging 57 points a game. If they stick to this 12 points a quarter, they're going to have it's going to be a tough time. It's not that they haven't had the looks. It's just that they haven't had their looks fall down. So hopefully get that out of their system and move on from there. Indians bring Greco, Delk, Donovan, McCullough, and Vaccarello out for the last 50 seconds. Here comes the double. And that was an awfully nice move. Good footwork to open up a 7-point lead with 30 seconds. Indians better hop on it here. Three is up, and it's good. Evan McCullough cuts the lead to 4 with 4 seconds to go. Oh, 2 more seconds, they could have launched it. But that 3 was a much-needed 3 by Evan McCullough. 19-15 at the end of the first quarter. Penn-Trafford comes in with a record of 4-1, and they are on a 4-game winning streak. They've beaten Hampton, Norwin, Trinity, and Woodland Hills. Last game against Woodland Hills was a fairly impressive win, 79-49. In this early going. I don't know if you can tell at home, but there's a pretty good crowd here for a Friday night for the Indians this evening. Good, nice student section. Good home crowd here in front of us, which you probably can't see because of the camera angle. And it's a long way to come from Penn-Trafford to Peters Township, and they're represented well too. Indians get the possession, and they'll bring it in. Thelk, Miller, McConnell, Greco, and Aspinwall. 3 to the corner, and that's good. Back-to-back threes can cure a lot of pain. And there's a breakout. Indians fall asleep. Give up an easy layup. Really bad defensive breakdown there. Indians move the ball around the perimeter. Miller drives in, kicks it again. Just a little deep. Warriors really look for the backdoor cut. Near steal by the Indians. And the Indians are getting beat on the on the defensive glass, which is not a common thing for them. McCullough goes in. Oh, would have been nice to get that to go, but he does get fouled. Really nice boom by McCullough. Nice, strong to his right. Got it up high on the board. Let it come down. It just didn't fall, but he'll shoot 2. Hopefully he'll make the 2 of them. Cut into this 5-point lead. First one is good. Vaccarello for Aspinwall. Second one is good. Indians will sub, get Dunbar in so they can set up their press. Double team comes. Tough scoop, can't get it to go. Dunbar tips it to Vaccarello, and up come the Indians. Greco got a little bit into no man's land there. If he would have been able to get that pass through, I think we would have had an open shot in the 3 for 3 in the corner. Thelk's out. He operates in the lane. Miller thinks about it, goes in hard, gets bodied, and he can't get it to go. That looked very similar to McCullough's drive. Would like to see one of those fall one of these times. But it's good to see the aggressive move. Hard right, takes the body, but still gets the ball up on the backboard with a chance to let it go. It's 2 quick team fouls for the Warriors. First one off the front. 2-point lead for the Warriors. Near steal. Warriors. Donovan will come in for Miller. Indians need a couple stops here. They have cut the lead to 2. And that's how you do it. That's Braden Stone. Mills comes into the lane. Mickey Vaccarello with the right, and that one goes. Finally. The Indians get rewarded for a nice hard drive into the lane. And Mickey can make this, or cut the lead to 1. First one's no good. Mills goes up and gets it. He gets fouled. Oh my. Mills did not get fouled. Warriors. Dunbar cuts the baseline off. Back door. Good defense. 3 is up, and it's good. Could have been a foul after the shot, but that's Tyler Freeze. Opens up a 5-point lead for the Indians. There's a nice backdoor to Mills, and he fumbles it. Loose ball. And the Warriors quicker to it. And we're going to get a double dribble. Indians ball. Aspinwall for Vaccarello. Three is up, off the mark, tipped out. And the referees say play on. Good footwork, better defense. Jump ball. So we'll stay at this end with the Warriors inbounding under their basket. Possession arrow changes. Too easy. That was just too easy. Indians need to wake up. 30-23. McCullough drives in, takes the body. He's going to get fouled, but they're going to call it on the floor. Indians are inbound underneath. That could have gone either way. So Donovan will trigger it in, but that's the fourth team foul, so the Indians are in the bonus. McCullough to Dunbar. He looks to drive. He spins, gets it up, off the front of the rim. Indians nearly get beat down the court again. Fortunately, it was an errant pass. This is one of the, at least at home, this has been one of the dry spells that the Indians have had on offense so far this year. They're down by 7. Donovan operates in. That was an ill-advised. And Vaccarello And Dunbar, Vaccarello puts that literally into the third row. Unfortunately, no cheerleaders were hurt. And maybe that gets the crowd going for sure. Maybe it'll get the Indians going. 30-23. The Warriors have played a good, solid half of basketball. Offensive rebound. Indians. 3:18 to go in the half. Warriors look like they're going to there's a little bit of a matchup zone. Miller for three. Oh, he splashes the bottom of the net. Neat, Miller. 30-26. The Indians need a couple more stops. Skip. Three is up. Air ball. Up comes Donovan to McCullough. And McCullough gets it to go. McCullough's got 7.5. And Penn-Trafford is seated up. They called 30-second timeout. The Indians have cut the lead back to 2. Penn-Trafford 30. Peters Township 28. 2:38 left in the half. Evan McCullough leading the Indians with 7 points. Aspinwall with 5. Nate Miller with 4. Also Jack Dunbar with 4. And then leading the way for Penn-Trafford is number 4, Tyler Freeze. Tyler Freeze has been the Warriors' leading scorer in their last game against Woodland Hills. The senior scored a game-high 27, which included 6 3-pointers, which is pretty impressive. 27 is impressive, but 6 3-pointers is also impressive. So compared to the last game, the Indians have done a pretty good job of keeping the 3 under control, but they're still down by 2 and playing defense. Nice, easy layup down the lane to the left. Again, too easy. Warriors up by 4. Donovan thinks about it. Thelp from deep. Off. Indians rebound. Vaccarello. Nice drop pass. Cleans it up. And we're going to get a body. Going to get Mickey Vaccarello with the shoulder. That's the Indians' first team. That's his second. 2:09 to go in the half. Indians down by 2. Into the game for the Indians, Ben Miller. Indians have numbers if they hurry. Vaccarello. Beautiful spin move in. Gets that to go. 32-32 with 1:54. And he stepped over the baseline. Indians ball underneath with a chance to take the lead. Good job on pressure defense by the Indians. Indians inbound. Thelk to Greco. Donovan for 3. Boy, it looked good going up, but and we're going to get Aspinwall with a shooting foul. And they'll shoot 2. That puts Freeze back to the line. He's already to double digits. And a chance to add to it. That's 11 on the evening. Second shot for Freeze. And it's pure. Back to a 2-point lead. Donovan Miller, cross court. Dunbar crosses over, gets up, and gets the left, and he draws the foul. Really nice move by Dunbar. He went to his right, crossed back to his left, and then finished with his left, took the contact. There was no doubt that one was going in. And this will be the first opportunity of the game for the Indians to take the lead. Ben Miller in for the Indians. So we got Miller, Dunbar, Donovan, and McCullough. The law firm of. And front ends it. But Miller gets the rebound. 123, kick out, Donovan. He's been way overdue. 3 for Donovan. And the Indians take a 3-point lead. Here comes the trap. Warriors do a pretty good job of, but up comes McCullough. Bounce pass, up off the basket. And just like that, the Indians are up by 5. Under a minute. Backdoor. Nice basket by the Warriors. 39-35. 40 seconds to go in the half. Donovan walks it across half court. I think the Indians are thinking maybe last shot here. And they've done a pretty good job of that this season, holding the last shot. Penn-Trafford fairly content to let him do it. Down to 15. 13. Donovan goes in, kicks it to McCullough. He's had the hot hand off the back, air ball, and we're going to get a foul. Miller on the offensive glass. And 0, Jason Sable, the senior, just kind of lost his balance and ended up on top of Miller. 6.3 seconds left in the half. Indians look to add to their lead, which they just took in the last couple minutes, or seconds, according to the clock. First one's pure. .40-36. And that's 4 for Miller. Up come the Warriors. Pulls up from 3. Oh, very close. Dunbar's going to get it off. It's good if it goes. Oh, just short. That was a quick shot by the Warriors. They had another second and a half. They could have got a little closer. And it actually gave Dunbar a chance to get one off, which was an okay look from three-quarters court. But after 2 quarters of play, and we sit here at halftime with the Peters Township Indians 41, Penn-Trafford 36. Hello, everybody, and we're back. I'm Mike McKay, and we are ready for the second half of basketball here at AHN Arena at Peters Township. Your Peters Township Indians with a 5-point lead over Penn-Trafford Warriors. The arrow is pointing toward the Indians, and Miller will inbound the ball. The same starting 5 for both squads. Into Donovan and across half court, and up come the Indians. Into the corner for Dunbar. And he gets all that roll. 44-36. Largest lead of the night for the Indians. Wild shot, and up come the Indians with numbers. Miller doesn't slow, but he kicks it out to Donovan off the back rim. And Mills ties up. He'll get the possession arrow to switch. Good job by Mills. Full court man by the Indians. And up comes Stone with the ball. Indians have done a better job since the first quarter of cutting off the backdoor pass. Donovan near steal. Or Dunbar, then Donovan. Ball on the floor. Jump ball, that one will go to the Indians. Indians had an offensive explosion in the second quarter after only scoring 15 points in the first quarter. They came back and scored 25 in the second for a 40-point half. Donovan goes in, drop steps, kicks, extra pass to Dunbar. He doesn't go. Great rebound. Ball still alive. Another rebound. Dunbar's going to tee it out. He goes baseline that time. Tries to go underneath. Controlled by the Warriors, and they have numbers. Good job by Donovan not to foul. 44-38. Indians look to run their set. Donovan gets his pocket picked. The Warriors look to come back, and with the kiss, just like that, we're about a 4-point basketball game. Mills gets his arm pulled out of his socket. First foul of the quarter. That's going to be a foul on Sable. That's his second. Indians are going to make four-person sub. Everybody but Dunbar. And the Indians need to get back in the scoring column. Thelk looks to drive and kick. McCullough gets stopped, and we're going to reset. Dunbar goes in hard. Donovan gets hard, goes in hard, and gets the and ends that drought. 46-40. 3:11 left in the third. Good drop step, but he can't get it to go. Warriors get the rebound. Three is up, off the front. Doesn't go. Offensive rebound, and we're going to get a foul on Donovan. Now check that. It's going to go against Thelk. That's his first. We're going to shoot two. That's Cameron Metcalf. 6'2" senior. Grazes the front of the rim. Greco and Miller in for the Indians. 46-40. That second was a little better, but does not go. Miller takes control of the ball for the Indians. Miller lowers the shoulder, kicks it. Thelk lets it fly. Off the back iron, Vaccarello, easy offensive rebound. He looks to operate underneath. He decides better of it, almost gets it picked. Indians go again, Miller in hard. Vaccarello gets his guy in the air, over to Greco. It's short, right back to him, and he pulls it out. Vaccarello penetrates, he drop steps, easy drop pass to Greco, who reverses it in. That was a pretty play. Up come the Warriors. Did a long time in the paint there, but they do get the kiss. 48-42. Here's Thelk. Indians look to another nice hard move to his right. And Mickey Vaccarello almost got it to go. But he does draw the foul. And that foul is on the senior Metcalf. That's his third. Swish on the first.
Township 14, Grant Mills 25, Phil Hyman 45, Jack Dunbar. In the game for Penn-Trafford, number 1, Joseph Sable 35, Zach Fulton.
Second one's front ends. Unfortunately, it does not allow the Indians to get their press set up. And Dunbar hung in the air. They both hung in the air and affected the shot, but Dunbar got him with the body. That's going to be his first. Team second. 49-42 with 3:09 left in the third. That first free throw is good. That's Tyler Boss. That's his first point on the evening. The second one is off the front. Indians control. Up comes Dunbar with some speed. Does a great job to walk to the side, but he can't get it to go. Avoided the charge, but couldn't get the layup to go. Three is up. Off the back, easy offensive rebound. You got to get a body on that guy. Really, really nice runner by Freeze. They have not done a great job at keeping him in check. He's got 21 points. Miller to Dunbar. Dunbar gets to the rack very easily. That gives Dunbar 11. 51-45. A lot of backdoor cuts. And if you're going to go for that steal, you better make sure to get it. He created some space there, but you couldn't get it to go. Aspinwall up. Dunbar makes a spin with the flop. Can't get it to go. 1:50 left in the third. Indians up by 6. There's some wicked high screens. Backdoor. And that is reminiscent of the first quarter. Those easy layups add up. 1:27 left in the third. Near steal. Donovan, teardrop from 13 is good. Here's the double team. And Aspinball gets into the block party, sends that one into the second row. Warriors ball underneath. 53-47 with 1:05 left in the third. Indians stay man. Miller, Thelk, Vaccarello, Aspinwall, and Donovan. 4, they do get it in. Minute to go. Easy steal. Thelk goes in and lays it up. It doesn't get much easier than that. You got an offensive player that lowers that left shoulder to create that space. There's not much a defender can do on that, and then he gets it to go. I will say this, it was a very strong move. And he gets the layup to go, or free throw to go. That's Zachary Feldman. 55-50 with 33 to go in the quarter. Indians looking to hold it. Warriors a little more aggressive. Donovan triggers from the corner, and he goes in. He gets that same teardrop, gets his own rebound. 3 is up, off the back. Miller skies for it. 3 seconds, Donovan from the top of the key. It's good if it goes. And just off the back iron. Donovan really had a good look after that steal. Took one dribble, shot it right from the top of the key with a wide open look. And just was right on line, but off the back iron. And that'll bring us to the end of the third quarter with your Peters Township Indians 55, Penn-Trafford 50, with 8 minutes of basketball left to go. The Indians will be in action on December 19th at South Fayette. That's a 7:30 game. And then after Christmas, they will be at Upper St. Clair, which should be a good game for the Peters Township USC tournament. And they will not be back in this building until December 28th. They will be playing Norwin on the 28th, and that game is at 3 o'clock in the afternoon on a Thursday. So a lot of good basketball for the Indians. But first things first, Indians are clinging to a 5-point lead. They had a 4-point lead at halftime. They added 1 to it. Their offensive output has been wonderful this evening after a very, very slow start. Just the defense has been a little leaky. 50 points in three quarters. Aggressive double team by the Indians. Ball goes to the corner for 3, and it's off. Dunbar gathers it in. He comes up. Donovan a little patient to Dunbar. He goes in from 14. Off the mark. And there's a nice floater. That cuts the lead to 3. Indians. All right, Indians look to add to this lead. Up by 3. Donovan gets a scoop. Doesn't go. Vaccarello. Good offensive rebound. Goes straight up with it. Gets bodied. Doesn't get it to go, but he'll shoot 2. And that's 4 on Metcalf, which is He's had a good number of rebounds underneath.
Township number 2, Nate Miller, with another man from Penn-Trafford, number 4, Connor Freeze.
So Metcalf will take a seat. Sable in for him. Vaccarello gets that one to go. Aspinwall for Vaccarello. 57-52 Indians, 7:13 to go. Warriors do get it in. McCullough. Indians have done a really good job. There's a dead ball. Near steal by Miller. I was going to say, Indians have done a really good job of forcing these Warrior guards to their left. They don't look near as comfortable handling it to the left as they do their right. And the Indians have almost sent them to their left the whole night. Good footwork, but nothing there. 3 is up, and that's off the back iron. Warriors.
Returning from Township 14, Ken Mills.
Mills in for Dunbar. Easy layup. I think what happened there was the Indians were paying too much attention to Tyler Freeze, who's lit them up already for 21 points and gave up the easy layup. Indians by 3. Donovan gets pushed. He'll draw. Indians will inbound it underneath. That's the first team foul of the quarter for either team. That's Sable's third. And he's got 2 points. Indians get it into Miller. He goes in hard. McCullough looks at it. He drives in. Rough shot, but he gets bailed. He got bailed out. He'll shoot 2. By the time he got to get that shot off, he was parallel with the basket and a good 4 or 5 feet toward the Indians bench, and that was going to be a very difficult shot to make. But he was bodied up, and that's the reason why he ended up in that real estate. McCullough's been real good from the line tonight. Indians have been, for that matter, both teams have been good from the line this evening. Indians looking to get back to that 5-point lead, and they don't. Back to 4. That's a really nice move by Sable. McCullough feeling it, and he handled. Puts it right down. Ref could have called a foul after that, too. Can't leave that guy alone, but he missed it. 61-56, up come the Indians. McCullough to the corner for Thelk. Kaboom! Indians need to get back. 3 is up off the front. Controlled by Mills. Up come the Indians. They look to pressure it. McCullough for 3. Air ball. And they're going to get that as a true definition of a nickel dimer. So that gets Aspinwall a foul. That's his third. First for the Indians in the quarter. 64-56. As I said in the first half, you make a couple 3s in a row and it cures what ails you pretty darn quick. Warriors ball under their own basket. Gives it right away. Warriors very fortunate there. Warriors struggling to get it across. dribbles, and we're going to get a timeout. They were getting close. I think he would have had it, but the coach wasn't going to take any chances. They're going to take a full timeout. Braden Stone finally got it across and split the defense. And as for Penn-Trafford, they've got a couple tough games coming up. This is a little bit of a gauntlet, if you will. After tonight playing Peters Township, they have Penn Hills at Penn Hills. Oh, excuse me. Penn Hills at home on the 18th, and then back-to-back Monday and Tuesday nights. Then they travel to Mount Lebanon. So this Monday and Tuesday will be, not to mention this game is got to be one of the tougher parts of their schedule. Peters Township, Penn Hills, Mount Lebanon, two of the better 5A teams and one of the better 6A teams in the Whitfield. In 3 out of 5 nights. So I'll set it for you. 5:04 to go in the game. Indians up by 8, 64-56. Penn-Trafford has 2 timeouts left. I will say Penn-Trafford is good at making space. And just turnover. Good defense by Vaccarello. Indians need to stiffen up. Good defense by Mills, and up he comes 3-on-2. Beautiful pass to Dunbar, and he slams it in. That was all Jeff Mills. Really nice. I said his dad's name, Cam Mills. I knew I was going to do that at some point this year. Backdoor. We're going to get a foul, but basket does not go. Indians up by 8. That's Vaccarello's 4th. And that'll send Freeze back to the line. He's had the majority of their points this evening, and he misses there. He's had 21 for a little while here. And he doesn't come off the court very much either. He's out there for really most of the duration. That second one's all bottom of the net. Halfway through the 4th quarter, Indians up by 7 with the ball. Miller looks, thought better of it. Into the corner for McCullough. He Euros right past the defender. Really pretty. That gives McCullough 13. That's his season high. Good defense by the Indians. Reverse. Doesn't go. Good offensive rebound. That's Metcalf again. He's tough under there. Donovan picks up his first. Metcalf will shoot 2. First one's good. Both teams with 3 team fouls. And the second one is good. Back to 7-point lead for the Indians. Miller across half court. And Coach Ehrman is going to take a timeout. 30-second timeout. Indians scoring from the last game. Kenan McMillan Dunbar led all scorers with 26 points. Tonight, he's got exactly half of that at 13. And Dylan Donovan had 17, but he had 3 threes in that. He had really shot well from the outside. Indians' three-point shooting was pretty good this evening. Once they got past the first part of through the first quarter. Since then, they've buried a few, and that's probably been the difference in this game. They've missed a lot of shots they've made in their prior games. All right, we're down to the stretch here. 3:15 to go. Indians clinging to a 7-point lead. Into the high post. McCullough, Dunbar, Miller. Dunbar looks to go in. Kicks it out. Keep your composure here, Indians. Dunbar looking for 3. Off the front again. That's Warrior ball. I'm not sure they needed that shot. They burned about 20 seconds off the clock. Hey, we left the wrong guy open there. Got fortunate. 3's up. And that's good. That's Jason Sable. That gives him 7. And that cuts the lead to 4. Indians are going to take another timeout. That leaves 2 for both teams. And that's a quick 5-0 run for the Warriors to cut this thing to 4 with 2:19 to go. So the Indians have been in a couple close games, a couple blowouts. Probably wouldn't hurt them to be in a close game here, as long as they end up on top. Indians will start conference play on Wednesday, January 3rd at Thomas Jefferson. And all of a sudden, that's a big game because Thomas Jefferson's got a couple ball players this year and made some big strides in the basketball department. They've got a pretty nice team this year. So you may want to circle that game. So 2:19 to go, 68-64. Peters has the possession arrow. Both teams with 3 team fouls. Both teams with 2 timeouts. The Indians are going to inbound the ball at their end. And the Warriors show a 2-3 zone. Let's see if they stay with it. And they do stay with it. It's a 2-3 zone. They extend it. Now they move into a man. It was just a little camouflage. Miller goes in, gets bodied hard, misses the layup. Warriors have a chance to cut it to 2 with under 2 to go. Good defense by Miller. Got to watch this guy. Freeze. Backdoor. Vaccarello reads it like a book. Up comes Miller with the 4-point lead. Freeze hacks from behind. That's his first. The next one will put the Indians shooting. I think that was probably the purpose of that, with a 4-point lead and 1:29 to go. Mills in, McCullough out. Indians could use a basket on this possession. They had a little mini drought here. Donovan dribbles the perimeter. Here comes the double team. Vaccarello scoops. Doesn't go. He gets his own rebound and can't get that one to go, but he'll shoot two. Absolutely, positively, I'm going to say the obvious. Would have been nice for that one to go down. But Vaccarello stuck with it, got that other rebound, and gets to shoot in and out on the first. McCullough for Mills. Second shot. Mickey drains it. 5-point lead for the Indians. Donovan playing some pestering defense. And we're going to get a timeout from the Warriors side of the court. So full timeout. 1:05 to go in the game. Peters Township 69, Penn-Trafford 64. The Indians' defense, as I said, has been a little leaky. They've been averaging 53 points a game, and they've already given up 11 over their season average. And they've played a couple pretty good offensive teams, including Hampton and Schertzers Valley. And Ken and Max got a few guys that can put the ball in the basket this year too. But if I'm the Indians, I find Freeze, first of all. Just play hard, good man-to-man on him, and good man-to-man on everybody else. Just don't leave Freeze open like they have the last maybe one or two of the last 7 times down the court. McCullough, Dunbar, Donovan, Miller, Vaccarello for the Indians. Side inbound. Into the backcourt. And he stepped out of bounds. A little bit of an unforced error. Freeze was looking for a push. It happened right in front of our cameras, so again, you guys can be the judge of that. That burned about 10 seconds off the clock. Indians look to add to their five-point lead. Donovan inbounds, up he comes. Looking to milk a little clock. Gets across half court, comes the double. Miller to Mills. Miller, Dunbar, they play a little keep away. And we're going to get an intentional foul. Send Donovan to the line. That'll go against Freeze, that's his second. McCullough ready to check in. We'll shoot 2. Now all of a sudden the free throw shooting for the Indians has gone a little cold. This one will be good to get it to a 2-point or 2-possession game. Donovan is up, off the back iron. Dunbar controls it, kicks it out to Miller. Really good offensive rebound by Dunbar. Now we'll send Miller to the line. And that burns a couple seconds. First one is up and good. Indians by 6. Greco in for the Indians. Second one good for Miller. That gives Miller 6 on the evening. Indians look to double team, but they drop back. Tough shot by Freeze, and he misses it. And Vaccarello gets pulled from behind. He'll go and shoot 2. You're going to get Feldman. And that'll give Mickey a chance to add to this lead. Mickey does not get the roll, but he's had a 14-point night. He's had a nice evening. First one looked just like the second one. Up come the Warriors. Roll does not go. 10 seconds. And we're going to get a foul with 10 seconds and a 7-point lead. We get a little bit chippy here. But you would, first one's good. That gives Greco 3. Left-handers up and just a little short. 10.3 to go. Indy's not giving anything up. Up come the Warriors. Kick it to Freeze, and they're going to call a foul. That is something you just can't do. Foul the three-point shooter. If that goes in, it's a 4-point, and he makes the free throw, it's a 4-point game, and just brings this thing back into play. As it is, he's going to shoot 3. First one's good. There's 5.2 seconds in the game. Even if that ball goes in, the Indians inbound the ball, and the game is over. Second one front ends. So after a 15-point effort in the first quarter, the Indians end up with 72. Third one good. And are going to go on to win by the score of 72-66. Your Peters Township Indians move to 4-2. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. I'm Mike McKeag, and I'm going to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas. God bless everybody.